So yesterday we got a little bit of Sims news. We got a roadmap for the roadmap, some bug fixes, as well as a little base game update, and they announced a new event. So let's hop into everything they announced yesterday. Starting with the Sim Your Summer roadmap. So this is basically a roadmap about what is happening with the Sims as a whole, not just the Sims 4 for the entire summer. Starting in 2 days from now with a live stream, and it really has next to no information. So if you have any speculation of what you think it is, let me know in the comments. But it is the with 2 E's. It's kind of odd. I don't feel like they would make that typo, and this has to go through a lot of eyes before it gets posted, so it feels like it's intentional, but I just don't really know why there would be 2 E's instead of 1. And then finally, an official announcement for when we're getting the summer roadmap. So that's going to be happening on June 6th. I'm so excited to finally know when it is, because I've been like speculating and waiting for it. We did already kind of get a bit of a leak on what the expansion pack might be, but we don't really know anything else, although I feel certain there's going to be at least 2, if not more, kits on this roadmap. They have a Sims free play thing, which I don't particularly care for, but there it is if you want to know the information. And then in June, we're getting a Sims summer drop, but we don't know what day in June, so I guess to be determined on that. And then another Sims free play thing, and then they're releasing a Sims board game. I haven't really seen anything on that. I'm assuming it's gonna be like a game of life style board game, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. It is really odd to get like a roadmap for the roadmap though, so I'm interested in this. But more importantly, we got some bug fixes today, or I guess I should say yesterday we got the bug fixes. I updated my game today, but they came out yesterday on Tuesday, and this is just performance updates and bug fixes. It's not a super substantial list of bug fixes, but today's update is primarily aimed at preparing the game for the upcoming Nature's Calling quest event. So we'll look at that too. But it's gonna begin on June 14th, so at least they gave us that information. But apparently they also had some issues with Sleek Bathroom and Sweet Allure, and so they fixed those as well. They're also talking about this pesky routing error to fishing spots in Sulani, but I've been having a bug where my Sims are able to fish in Sulani, but they never catch any fish no matter what. So I don't know if they fixed that. So what's new? They created a toggable on-screen guide for new players. Okay, so you can like reference game controls. That's nice if you're a new player, and at least like it's turned off and onable, because like I won't want that in my game. But if you're new to The Sims, it might be really useful. And improved UI elements. Oh, for like events, holidays, and discovery quests. Okay, I'll be interested to see that too. So here are the performance updates, which are the things that I'm most interested in. So it looks like they improved loading times by 10%. They increased frame rates in laptop mode, enhanced performance on console and PC with smoother graphics, streamlined game elements, optimized game processing for faster loading times, fix graphical bugs for more stable visual experience. Okay, interesting. Well, whether all this is true or not, I guess time will tell, but it's nice that they're at least trying to make efforts into fixing the game. And they did do some bug fixes, nothing too major. It looks like they fixed an issue with kleptomaniac Sims. They're saying that they fixed a routing error with Sulani fishing spots, but I don't know if the fishing bug has been fixed yet. Like my Sim could get to the fishing spot, they just couldn't catch fish. Apparently a song was messed up on the businesses and hobbies radio or something. And then they fixed a couple of things with the 2 new kits. So that's all the fixes. If you want to read it more fully, I'll link it in the description below. But let's move on to the new event that we've got, because that's kind of what I'm most excited to see. I know the events are still not the most well-received thing in the game. However, I personally will always take a free item, but I log into The Sims a lot, so it's different for me. But this is the Nature's Calling event, and the expansion pack that was leaked, which we're pretty sure it's true, but just know it's a leak, so take it with a grain of salt, says that we're getting an expansion pack called Enchanted by Nature. And I desperately want it to be fairies, and looking at this event, it kind of feels like maybe there's some whimsical elements to it, so maybe I'm just hopeful. But I think the event is going to match the expansion pack. Follow the whispers on the wind and unlock new woodworking and nature-themed rewards, including new reclaimed woodworking table just for logging in. Okay, so you'll get something like just for showing up. This woodworking table, that's actually really pretty. So it looks like with this event, we'll get a new woodworking table. It looks like they've got a new wall paint, some new sunglasses, a new chair, a new swimwear. This looks to be like a new recipe. This looks to be a new radio station. a new table that looks like they match those chairs, a little log tattoo, an outhouse, some rocks, some sandals, and then a new collection, which are magazine collectibles. Wait, I kind of like that. Get ready for a free limited time event that begins on June 24th. So we've got a little less than a month now before this starts, and it'll end on August 5th. I think this will be going on like as the new expansion pack is out. I'll be interested to see. We'll obviously know more next Thursday because that's when we're gonna get the roadmap. But you'll need to venture into the great outdoors and hone your handiness skill to discover a long hidden secret of nature. Are they gonna just make us go into the Oasis Springs thing? If you didn't know, there's a secret lot in Oasis Springs called the Forgotten Grotto that you can only access if your sim has level 10 handiness skill. So I'm imagining that's what they're gonna have us do. I don't know if I would like call it a long hidden secret of nature, but okay. Oh, they have a whole storyline. Okay. I don't know if I want to read all this, but we will. One fateful day, you hear a faint voice as you step outside. The voice is fleeting and soon gone, as if carried off by the wind itself. Still, you long to hear it again, and so you journey forth and discover the source of the whispers. Your adventure will be rewarded through the event with new free items such as the wooden throne outhouse. This new off-the-grid toilet can be the perfect place for your sims to handle business out of doors, okay? Or even a little spot for a restroom rendezvous. Oh, so it's a woohoo spot. Okay. So this is telling you how it works. This is not our first event, but if you're new to the events, I will link it in the description if you want to read how to do it. Throughout the Nature's Calling event, you'll have opportunities to earn extra event points through optional goals. These optional goals require you to own certain sims for... Oh, I don't like that at all. You have to have certain sims for expansion packs in order to complete them. Okay, but not to fret. I fretted. I got ahead of myself and I fretted. None of these goals are required to complete the Nature's Calling quest, and all non-consumable rewards will be earned by all simmers. So maybe you'll get like some extra little things, but nothing crazy. Completing these goals will simply award bonus event points, allowing you to unlock them faster. So there is like a buff to it, but everybody will still be able to get it. But I guess maybe they're trying to get you to buy these expansion packs maybe. So here are the expansion packs that you would need to like complete it quicker. I don't love that they're doing that. It feels like a pay to win thing, but at least everyone can still get all the stuff, even if it's a little bit slower. And they'll be very clearly marked as optional. Are they gonna put that in people's games that don't own the expansion packs? Because that's kind of dirty if they do that. I feel like it should only show up if I have the expansion pack. I'll be interested to see that. And then here it's a breakdown of each week and the items. It's basically the same thing that the graphic says. So that is a radio station like I thought it was, and that was a recipe as I thought it was. So those were the only things I was a little questionable about what they were. And here's a little FAQ. They still are like trying to let us know the Sims Delivery Expresses aren't going away, but like they do them so few now, they're basically gone. And it's just kind of going over some event questions. Yeah, I don't know about the optional goals. I'm on the fence about that one a little bit. I don't love that because I think it's gonna look like this in your game whether you own the Love Struck pack or not. And I don't like that they're doing that. I don't care for that. I get wanting to reward players that have expansion packs, but I don't think it should be to the detriment of people who don't, which maybe you could argue they did it in the middle here. But I think there's also an argument to be made that they're being pushy about trying to get people to buy expansion packs, and that's what I don't particularly care for. I would love to hear your thoughts on the events in general, but also on these optional rewards and how you're feeling about those. But that is it for Sims News today. If you made it this far in the video, comment a leaf emoji in the comments below for the Nature's Calling event. I will definitely be doing a roadmap view and reaction, so be looking for that on June 5th. As always, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.